Hi, I'm Dr. Cynthia Miller. I want to talk to you about DNA. So imagine that DNA is like a big zipper. So here's this huge zipper, and it zips and unzips. So one part comes off, creates RNA, and then it's duplicated, zips back up, unzips. So this zipper has been zipping and unzipping in your DNA ever since the beginning of life. So I want you to imagine that this DNA over time, over all this zipping and unzipping, that these little parts, the chromosomes, some of them have gotten distorted over time. Maybe some of them have rips or tears. Maybe this whole DNA strand is surrounded by layers of toxic goo and junk, and that gets passed down through your lineage and into your life. Research shows that we can shift our DNA with our consciousness, with our thinking, which is so exciting. So we have 23 chromosomes from your father, 23 chromosomes from your mother, which make up your DNA. And that's been passed down through both of those lineages since the beginning of humanity. Involved or wrapped around all this DNA are trauma, toxins. Things are broken off, little bits of rips or tears, whatever it is, and then that keeps getting mutated throughout the generations. But we can consciously go in and start to shift all of that, to clean up our DNA. So what that means is we get to start shifting at a very internal, deep place. So DNA is alive. Everything is alive. Everything is consciousness. And so we have this opportunity, which wasn't available in the past. People didn't have this kind of research in the past to know how all of this works. As you're bringing in your clarity, your consciousness into your DNA and clearing out your different strands of DNA. So we have 12 strands of DNA, and science only knows what 2 of them are about. And they claim the rest is junk DNA. Well, nature doesn't make junk. Just because human technology hasn't discovered what the other layers of DNA are doing, that doesn't mean they're junk. It just means the current 3D technologies can't see what's going on all the other dimensions. So each layer, each strand of DNA is connected to different dimensions and has different functions. So, for example, your first strand of DNA is about your lineage. So as you go in and start clearing out your first strand of DNA, you're clearing out, say, trauma from your lineage around money or around relationships. Whatever it is that's been passed down can get cleaned up. So what happens inside your body is you're starting to evolve into more of who you are. Instead of carrying these old patterns that aren't necessarily functioning very well from your past lineage, you can start connecting your own DNA into the mastery blueprint of who you are, and cleaning it up, taking it and connecting it into the right little part of you so that it's all functioning in a much higher level and a higher frequency. And as you do that, oh, your whole life starts to feel so much better. All that internal angst and the away at you are no longer there. So I invite you to start to consciously start cleaning up your DNA, connecting it into the truth of who you are, your mastery blueprint, your mastery motherboard, and watch your life change for the better. Sending lots of love, I'm Dr. Cynthia Miller. Bye.